This is 7 News.
Tonight, an Esperance father mauled by a great white. The second time he's been attacked.
A 47-year-old man killed in an ocean tragedy near Exmouth.
8 police officers injured as they risked their lives in a fiery rescue.
And Scott Burns walks out on the Eagles.
From the studios of 7 Perth, Susanna Carr and Rick Arden.
Good evening. A diver has been attacked by a shark off our south coast. 55-year-old Greg Pickering suffered serious injuries when he was mauled by a great white. It's the second time the Esperance father has been attacked by a shark. It happened this morning at Poison Creek, 160 kilometres east of Esperance. Jessica van der Ende begins our coverage.
Bitten on the chest, arms and face, Greg Pickering was conscious but bleeding heavily when fellow divers dragged him from the water 160 kilometres east of Esperance. He'd been attacked by what witnesses assure was a great white.
Every diver has a worry of sharks, otherwise you wouldn't be human because they're such a huge animal. When you actually come face to face one in the water, you realise how small and how mortal you feel.
Greg Pickering's injuries were so bad, shocked workmates kept him on their boat and towed it several kilometres on a country road to meet an ambulance. He was losing blood fast. Paramedics immediately administered blood transfusions, worried he wouldn't survive. The 55-year-old abalone diver has come face-to-face with a shark before. This was Greg in 2004 after he was bitten on the leg by a bronze whaler.
It happened so quick, I didn't have time to even think. And it latched onto my leg and bit twice.
The Fisheries Department has issued a catch and kill order. Hooks have already been deployed. So far, there have been no bites. Fisheries says a kill order has been issued because it's school holidays and they can't guarantee the public's safety with no alarm and text messaging system here. They don't know how big this shark is, but say great whites do frequent the area.
The shark could be there for some time, or it could have moved many kilometres by now. We have no way of telling what any individual shark's going to do on any particular day.
In Esperance, Jessica van der Ende, 7 News.
Tracy Moran at Jandakot Airport, where shark attack victim Greg Pickering has just landed. Tracy, what do you know about his condition tonight?
Rick, I'm told his condition is so serious, Royal Flying Doctors Service had to fly at sea level to avoid problems with cabin pressure. As you've heard, Greg Pickering was bitten to the chest, arms and face. Now, he arrived here about 20 minutes ago. The 55-year-old was conscious when he left Esperance this afternoon. He's being taken to Royal Perth Hospital, where he'll undergo emergency surgery.
And Tracy, there's been a second tragedy off the WA coast today. A man died this morning when a boat overturned off Exmouth in our state's northwest.
That's right, Rick. That group was fishing off Northwest Reef off Exmouth this morning when their boat was hit by a large wave. Now, the group of 5, including a 7-year-old child, were in the water for about 10 minutes before rescuers could pull them out of the water. Now, those rescuers tried for about 30 minutes to do CPR to save the man, but he couldn't be resuscitated. A man and a woman and their 7-year-old child are being taken to Perth tonight for further treatment. Another man is recovering in Exmouth Hospital with minor injuries. Sue.
Thanks, Tracy. And a sea search is underway off the WA coast for a 73-year-old man who's gone missing on a cruise ship. 3 ships and 3 aircraft are searching an area near Cape Londonderry, about 450 kilometres from Darwin. The Australian Maritime Safety Authority says they'll reassess the search at last light. The man was a passenger on board the Sun Princess for a 16-day cruise from Fremantle to Sydney. He was reported missing by his wife about 9 o'clock this morning.